Hello everyone, so if you've watched my channel, or if you're new, you either know or now you know that I like the Lancia Stratos. It's the first purpose-built rally car, and it won several championships. So here we have a Kyosho. I have like 4 from the brand CMs, but this is my first Kyosho one, and apparently this won the Sanremo rally back in 1978. Okay. So these are images, I think, from that rally. The number 4 is quite different, though. And the exhaust tips are not painted. Alright, let's see what else we can find on this one. So the wheels do look proper, though. Those look like Stratos wheels, and Kyosho has air passing between them, so that's nice. Sorry, I gotta focus here. Why can't it focus on that wheel? I don't know. Alright, I'm going to just focus on the door. So, Kyosho has tampo printing all over this thing. No decals. We have the door detail there. It's a depression. It's hard to see the panel cuts, but they are there. The racing stance seems okay as well. Yeah, it doesn't look too off-roady, but also not too low like a road racing car. Let's see, we got this little wing type thing going across the roof, and there seems to be air. Yeah, there's actually air passing under it, so that's pretty cool detail. The headlights are in the up position, and they have plastic inserts, and then the fog lights are covered and have some sponsorship on there. These little markers are painted silver, but these have no paint. I think those are supposed to be orange. So let's see, we have some louvers here behind, I assume, the radiator. And then the Rally Sanremo badge here, right there. Okay. I think Marco Allen is the driver here. And then we have the House of Bertone right there. I don't know what this bulge is. If I had to guess, it's some sort of air vent to get some fresh air to the guys inside. Standard black interior from Kyosho. Some details, just hard to see due to its color choice, but it is probably accurate to the real car. There is a casted-in blobby mirror, and wasn't painted too well either. Well, I did buy this used, so I don't know. This could have been dropped several times because I noticed there's a chip right here. This paint chipped off there. The louvers seem to be a separate plastic piece, and there's air passing between some of them. The wing here is just blended in. And then the taillights here, we have thick red plastic, and there's a black surround. Okay. There's some silver for probably backup lights. And then, let's see if, no, I don't think they got this right. These pipes are supposed to be unequal lengths. This pipe is supposed to be longer than that, because the engine is mounted transversely, so some exhaust pipes have to come from this far, others come from this far, and they equal the length of the pipe for, back pressure balance. So this doesn't make sense, so Kyosho got that wrong. But what is nice is I think this muffler, this whole thing is a separate piece, because I think there's air passing under there. Yeah, see? And then it's press fit together. Really nice tread blocks, though. Super fine. Whoa, my stomach is growling. I went ahead and put a sticker on this. I think this should be changed to 1978. Okay. And then staggered tires. Alright. Some sort of deflectors underneath this car. So, it's pretty good, for a used model. The only issue is just that chip mark. What's nice is the fact that this thing isn't covered in paint rash. So it's just a bunch of defects. Maybe that's a defect right there, but it could be a casting problem, not a paint rash problem. Okay, let's compare to that couple, the CMs here. The closest one I have is this guy here, and because it doesn't have, well, that's not true. This doesn't have the rear wing. So that's not the best one. Hold on. This one does. And this one is, I think it actually won a World Rally Championship now because it has the number 1 on it. from 1977. Okay, so let's get the tray of comparison. I haven't pulled that thing out in a long time. Alright, so looking at, well, it's different, right? I mean, this thing literally has 6 clear lights going. This one obviously light covers, but Kyosho got that right. Where CMs did better is they painted that marker orange. Kyosho skipped it. The wing thing here on the roof is also suspended on the CMs, so both of them are quite equal in that detail. This one has a plastic mirror. Let me move this forward. Whereas this is blobby metal. So CMs wins that one. CMs wins for the fact that they always have antennas if the car had an antenna. And then also CMs prints seatbelts very often. You can kind of see the red seatbelt harness in there. So a better interior from CMs. Let's try the side view here. On this CMs, the wheels are not blanked off, so I would say that's an equal. Hold on here. Get that just as close as possible, but you can still see, and then I'll focus in between the two. CMs has a different, well, it's a separate wing. So this one's casted in. I am not sure which is more accurate. It's almost like this wing might be too long and this wing might be too short. But then again, after several years, maybe in 1977 it just had a super long wing, so this could be accurate. And this could be accurate. I guess it's a wash. Alright. It's a different car. This one has covers for the fuel fillers. Kyosho barely has some circles in the casting there. I think the CM's taillights are bigger, I believe. Not sure. Or Kyosho painted these things black on the perimeter, which I believe is more accurate. You know, CM skipped the black paint on this outer perimeter. But CM's has the license plate, accurate to the real vehicle, and then also the length of the exhaust pipes. You'll see this one is longer than that one, and that's accurate. Kyosho missed that. It's interesting that the CM's is much wider than the Kyosho. I'm gonna guess the Kyosho is more accurate, just based on the Fiat 131 comparison I did before, where Kyosho is more accurate in its overall dimensions, but the CM's looks better, and that might be the case again with this one. Door handle details a little more visible being a white car. The wiper blade, I do believe Kyosho is better here. It's thicker and it's raised more. The CM's is just kind of floating, and there's like, it doesn't seem as realistic looking, and it's very thin, so I'm not sure if you can tell that. But and then yeah, the tires, I think Kyosho is more accurate because they're smaller tread blocks. The CM's has really big tread blocks, which I don't know, I just don't think that would be as accurate. Yeah, okay, see the exhaust. Yeah, Kyosho does have the muffler hanging there though, so that's kind of nice. But CM's also has a silver skid plate. And CM takes no credit for any of the work that they did, whereas Kyosho will actually put their brand and tell you what the car is, so that's nice. Okay. I have to research. I'm not sure if this is, for some reason I just wrote 1975 because the Stratos HF came out then. But I'm curious if this actually ran in the Sanremo event in a different year with the same livery, and maybe that might explain why the 4 is different from the photographs. Is this the 20th Sanremo event? That might be something that could answer that question, but I don't know right now, so alright. Well, anyways, if you watch my channel, you know I'm always wrong, so so just get used to it. Alright, that's it for the comparisons. I In summary, I'm going to guess the Kyosho is more accurate overall in its dimensions, but I think the CMs just has more details, so I prefer the CMs, even if it might be off. Alright, let's flank it with the other CMs without the rear wing. And then I also have this Stratos Giro, the 77 Giro d'Italia, the turbo, the road racing thing. So I've reviewed all these if you want to go back and find them. Just search the channel, or I have a playlist on CMs. Alright. Overall, it's not bad. You have to realize, I think this Kyosho probably cost like $6 to $8 when it was brand new. So factoring that original price in, I think is pretty great. I mean, the wheels look great, the tires look good, all the tampo printing, you know, plastic lights front and rear. So typical Kyosho stuff. So I'm pretty happy I have it. But if you have to pick, for me, I would go with CMs. But CMs are generally a lot more expensive than Kyoshos. But if you love this car... Oh, but anyways, Mini GT is coming out with this. I think they've already published photos of street-going versions of the Stratos. So it's only a matter of time until Mini GT does all the rally ones. Maybe not that street turbo, but... So we'll have to see how well that does. I would hope it's better than both of these brands, Progress, but you never know. Mini GT has to work within a budget. They're not producing resin models, you know. They're amazingly good for what they cost. But so was this Kyosho, and so were the CMs when they were brand new as well. Alright guys, well thanks again, and you know I'll get another Kyosho sooner or later, so hopefully I'll see you in that next video. Alright, bye.